One tip I can give you, only brush your hair when it's wet. Hi, I'm Anusha Dandekar and I'm going to quickly give you my skin and hair beauty tips that I use on a daily basis. So obviously every morning I start with a face wash. Now I switch up my face washes every month or 2 months and I choose new ones. Obviously I choose the ones that are for my skin tones. And my skin type is, I have a T-zone, so it's a little bit oily here and dry here. So then when I'm choosing a skin face wash, I make sure that it's for that skin type. Now I change my face wash every month or so because your skin should never get used to the same thing, otherwise it just stops working. Same for shampoos, which I'll get to in a bit. After I do that, I use a sunscreen. Sometimes I don't even use a moisturizer because I think the sunscreen has enough of it. And some of my favorite sunscreens have been Neutrogena, which I absolutely love. And I think every person, whether male or female, should use a sunscreen because it's anti-aging, it protects your skin, you get less dark spots and all of that. So I think a sunscreen is very important. And then obviously I do get lazy to take my makeup off, but I make sure I do. So either I use a Body Shop face wipe remover. It's the tea tree oil one, which is really good because I tend to break out a little bit when I use too much makeup throughout my shoots because we shoot like 15 hours a day and we have to keep that makeup on for so long. Ooh. And I do use a mask every now and then. In fact, I used it this morning and it was called Glow. It was really nice. I feel very glowy. All right, and my hair, a lot of people ask me about my hair actually. I use the shampoo, the conditioner, and it is incredible, but I do use the Moroccan oil mask for my hair, and I use it only on the ends. I leave it in while I'm washing the rest of my body, and then I wash it out. So leave it in for at least a good 2 minutes. I don't have any patience to leave it more than that, but I use the Moroccan oil mask, and I can't live without that shampoo. But like I said, for the face wash, you have to change your shampoo every month or 2 because your hair shouldn't get used to it, otherwise it just stops cleaning. So I switch to L'Oreal sometimes. I switch to any kind of fun shampoo I find when I'm traveling. But I think keep switching your shampoos, but come back to the one that you love. And the one I love is Nashi, so it's really good for my hair. And the one tip I can give you, only brush your hair when it's wet. So every time I've had a head bath, I will then take a really wide tooth comb or a really soft bristled brush, and you start from the ends of your hair and brush it through all the way to the top. If you start from the top, you will only brush your knots down and there'll be a big chunk here, and then you'll be pulling your hair and ripping it out. And it's really bad for your hair. So start from the bottom all the way to the top. When you do that, try to dry your hair naturally. Use as less heat products as you can, and if you are using any heat products, then make sure you use a heat protectant spray. Nashi has a great one, which is a leave-in conditioner and a heat protector at the same time. And there's also this one, which they just started, Shine Thermo Protector, which I really love because that gives you a little bit of a hold as well. So always use a heat protector, I always do. Less products, no mousses, no gels if you can avoid, and you're good to go.